Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elisa and this is my superpower. Today's video is going to be about an ongoing sewing challenge, the Sew Upcycle 22 challenge, hosted by Karen from So Little Time and Becky from Notes from the Sewing Room. Today I'm wearing the Olympia dress from Love Notions. I actually just finished this dress earlier today. And I have a video on my channel where I tell you a little bit more about the dress. I participated in the pattern testing. On another note, in case you're wondering why do I sound like this, I just had COVID. I'm still recovering and that's why I sound, well, sick. Back to the challenge. This challenge, Sew Upcycle 22, has been running for the whole month of October, so I'm sure you have seen it around. I'm sure you've seen other vlogs about it. I'm sure you know the rules already, but I'm going to post them here anyway, just to be sure. And this video is about my plans, what I plan to make for the challenge, and to give you some ideas, projects that you can make yourself, things that you can upcycle yourself. So I'm going to start by showing you what I have. One of the rules is that you do not buy fabric, so nothing new. I have here things I had in my home and things I got from a thrift shop. I don't usually go to thrift shops, but in this case they were having a clearance. I think because they have a lot of clothing and they do this particular shop nearby, and they do this a couple of times a year, a year, and they were having, everything was for €1. So I bought a couple of things I'm going to show you. And I'm going to start with sweaters. This sweater is a size, well, I'm not sure what size it is. I found this, it doesn't have a label anymore. I found it in my to mend, to sew UFO pile. I don't think it was mine. Maybe somebody gave it to me. Maybe it was my boyfriend's, and I don't know. It looks like it was bigger before, and now it has, it looks like it has shrunk. It's shrinken. I don't know how to say that in English. Anyway, I am going to use this to make winter accessories. I don't know if accessories are allowed for this challenge, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to use the arms to make leg warmers or wrist warmers. And I'm going to use the body of the sweater to make gloves, and if I have enough, to make a beanie. I have to see how much I have, how much fabric, so to say, I have. Then I'm going to use this sweater. This used to be my sweater, or this is my sweater, but I haven't used it in a couple of years because it has, oops, can I show you? It has some holes in it, and I've mended once before, and now I'm a little bigger. I got a little bigger, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this sweater that I don't use anymore and that has holes in it into a cardigan. I'm going to cut it in the middle. I'm going to use some bias binding, and that's what I plan to make to upcycle this garment. It has, I see now it has even more holes than I thought. but I like this so much I don't want to throw this away. That's why I'm going to make a cardigan out of it. Then I have another, this one, oh, where is it? It's here. This one is from the thrift shop I was telling you about. This is a size S or M, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's meant to be a dress or a sweater, a tunic, I don't know, winter tunic. I think I'm going to use this to make a girl's dress, a girl's winter dress. It doesn't fit anyone in my family, so it's going to be for a friend's daughter. And I'm very excited to use this sweater because the wool is very good. It's wool and Angora mix. So let me see here. It's acrylic, of course, but also Angora wool. And it's really warm, and that's why I'm going to use it for a little girl's dress. Then I picked up 4 men's shirts. This is the first one. Quite big. Extra large t-shirts, extra large men's shirts. This is another one. This is, it has green and blue stripes. Then I have this one. Quite a lot of fabric. Very, very large. And this is more like flannel. This is a bit heavier. And then I have this one. Also a large one. This one has a white background and blue, red, and pink stripes. And my plan was, well, I'm going to use some of these shirts to make boxer shorts for my boyfriend. First of all, I have to say, I always feel a little bad if I go to thrift shops and buy clothing there, because I think I don't want to take things that people there are big and may have trouble finding them on regular shops, so I don't want to take them that from them. But in this case, as I said, it was a clearance. They have a lot of clothing, and yeah, I thought I wouldn't be harming anyone if I bought these shirts. But usually I use what I have on my home, or I buy sheets if I need fabric, if I want to repurpose fabric, or if I want to test a pattern before I buy the actual fabric. But in this case, I went to the thrift shops. So that's just my personal opinion. If I can avoid it, because I think if you are a size an S or an M or an L, is usually easier to find clothing. But if you're on the bigger side, especially in regular shops, you don't find it very often. At least that was my experience. That's one of the reasons why I started sewing, because I had trouble finding clothes that I liked that fit me. So I always feel a little guilty when I go to thrift shops if I buy clothes that are extra large or 2X or 3X, I tend to avoid it. But if I really need it, or in this case, when they are having a clearance and there's lots and lots and lots of clothing, then I don't feel bad. So my plans for these shirts are to make boxer shorts and also to make dresses, at least one dress for a little girl. I may make also a dungaree for my son. The pattern I plan to use is from a German designer. It's called Latzaloo. I'm going to link in the description box. Latzaloo, it's unisex, of course. And I really like these shirt patterns, these designs for it. But now, at least here in Germany, it's autumn and winter time. So these would be they're better for the summertime or for spring. So maybe I'll hold on to them for a little while and make something for spring for my son. I may make a shirt for him. I've made one before using McCalls pattern. I think it's 1060 or 1061. Not sure. I'm going to link that in the description box also. The pattern for the boxer shorts, I have two patterns. These are patterns that I cloned from boxer shorts that my boyfriend really likes. This is one of them. Just one side. These are really simple. And I have a second one that I use. I cloned it from a pair of boxers that he really likes. And for the dresses, I was thinking about the petal wrap dress, petal wrap tunic and dress from Twig and Tail. I think it's the name of the company. I've made this dress before, and I want to do it again. I think I've made the tunic twice, so now I'm going to go for the dress. So those were my plans. Then I went to the library. I was going to look for some books for my son, and I couldn't help myself. I always have a look at the hobby and DIY department, and I found a great book there. This book is called Sustainable Sewing, Upcycling of Adult Clothing, Fashion for Babies 0 to 2 years old. And on the cover they show you a before and a after picture. So you have, in this case you can see two men's shirts that were turned into a baby top and a skirt for a little girl. I'm going to show you an example. This is a summer dress. Originally it was a men's shirt, and this book has patterns. There's a pattern sheet in the back, and you can trace the size you need and make, for example, a summer dress. So here you can see this is the before, the men's shirt, and the after is the summer dress, the little girl's summer dress. They show you how to do it. See? It's a great book. I still think I'm going to use the petal wrap dress and the dungarees pattern I initially planned to use, but maybe not for this challenge, but I may trace some patterns for myself to use later, not for this challenge that ends on October 31st. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Maybe there was something here that you found interesting. Oh, I just remembered. The good thing about this book is they show you how uh, to upcycle T-shirts, but also men's shirts and sweaters. So one of the examples they have here is exactly what I wanted to do, using a t-shirt. Those are the things you can make using t-shirts, like a beanie or leggings or a loop or mittens. So quite a lot of ideas in this book. Maybe there's something similar in English, but I think even if you don't speak German, if you happen to get your hands on this book, I think this would be no problem at all to follow if you have sewn before. It's a really good book. That's what I wanted to share with you today. My plans for the Sew Upcycle 22 challenge. I hope to be back really soon with another video where I'll be showing you my makes, what I've made out of these fabrics, out of these clothes I have here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.